This video contains flashing lights. Hey everybody, so today we're going to take a look at this brand new product. Now this is Bitzee. Now a couple years ago, 2 or 3 years ago, I did a video showing the original Bitzees that come in the little cubes, and then you can open them up and there's all kinds of different characters and they'll grow and you can play with them and clean up their poop and all kinds of funny things. It's kind of like a Tamagotchi, but it was like way more advanced. Now this is the Bitzee Hamster Ball, and it kind of uses the same principle with the persistent of vision, where the original Bitzees used a flapping mechanism with LEDs on the end to make the character. This uses a spinning device, which might be actually better. Now there's going to be 20 different hamsters in this. This is the box that it comes in. And the original Bitzee was a really cool thing. That was a really cute item. And so I'm hoping that this will be a pretty cool thing too. All right, well, so let's get this out of the box and we'll get started with it. Starting with the instructions now, this kind of shows you all the different characters that we've got here. So they start out as babies, and then they turn into like teens, and then they turn into the adult hamster here. I think this is the main character, and then you develop friends as you go. So these are the different friends, and the friends evolve as your hamster evolves. Now I'm not sure who these little guys are. They might be some extra ones that show up, because it says there's only 20 characters, which would include all of these and this, unless these are included as part of that. And then you have to go through the same kind of tutorial at the beginning when you're setting up the original Bitzees. Now they do warn you not to throw it around and don't drop it, whatever you do, because it is, a fragile device on the inside. It does come with this stand, which makes it a lot easier to handle. And then here's where you're going to go through the tutorial. It'll show you all of the things you got to do, which is what you had to do with the first Bitzee. And then these also tell you what these icons mean. All right, and I do wish the instructions were a little bit more detailed to let you understand what some of this is. And then here's kind of where it shows them evolving. And then on the back side here, this kind of shows you some more stuff here. All right, well, let's go through all of this and then we'll try to get them all set up. So this is what it looks like. So it's got this neat little stand. It looks like a little crystal ball. So it fits in this stand, in this little notch right here, which goes in this. And then you also have a screw right here that takes 3 AA batteries. It comes with the batteries, which is very nice. And then also there's the on-off switch. So you'll have to unscrew the screw to get to those. And then now it says when you first turn this on, you have to turn it off and then back on again. But it seems like mine started right off the bat. I only turned it on briefly. Now, I'm not sure how this is going to work because in my original Bitzee video, the frame rate made this really flash a lot. I'm hoping that won't be the case with this. I will have to turn the lights down so I'm not getting these reflections. But if you look inside here, if you can see this mechanism, let me see if I can turn this down a little bit. See how that looks in here? This is how this works. It's really cool. Now, the original Bitzee used a flapping mechanism, and there was LEDs on the end of the flap. And how it works is your eyes can't focus on the lights that are on here. These are like little LEDs, and they blink at these different rates. And on the flapping one, because it flaps, it projects the image on there. Now for this one, this thing spins, and it spins really fast. So while these are blinking, your eyes can't keep up with just this, and so it makes it look like it's streaked, and that's how they make the character appear. It's a very cool technology, and I've seen them on different signs and stuff in convenience stores and stuff like that. Okay, so now let's get ready to turn this on. Let me turn this off, or at least turn it down. Okay, and then let's turn on the power, and then you have to follow the prompts. Okay, so there he is. Now you got to make sure you got him right side up. Okay, now see how it's telling you to these little prompts? There's little buttons on the side, and they're touch sensitive, so we'll touch this. All right. I guess I have to touch it. Okay, there we go. Now you'll notice I'm getting this little wave in here. It's because of the frame rate, okay? Now the next prompt is I have to touch the top up here. See right here? Okay, so we'll touch this button. Oh, wow. Okay, so you get the check mark, so it'll let you know. I'm going to see if I can try to fix it so I don't get this, but right now let's try to get through the tutorial. Now they want you to touch the bottom button. Okay. All right, now they're telling you to spin. So I have to put this in the little case right here. And now you're going to spin this around. So let's spin it. All right, now that's the spinning wheel. That's when the hamster runs in its wheel. And you get the check mark for that. I really wish I could get that to not do that. Okay, now it's saying to tip it forward. So we're going to tip this forward. Okay. And he gets smashed onto the screen. Okay, now we're going to feed him. So we touch this. Oh, okay, that's great. Okay, now he wants exercise. So you're going to tap the... Now this whole thing is actually a button, the whole front dome. You push it. And then here's the menu. All right, so now we're going to spin this. And spinning this will make you go to different things. And then you'll push this. Okay, so now they want you to roll it. Now you can either just spin this or you can roll it back and forth. So when you roll it, see how he rolls? Or see how he walks? Okay, so there he is. Now they want you to touch the top again. I'll be glad to get through this tutorial part of it. All right. Now he gets a present. And it's a little teddy bear. All right, you get the check mark. All right, so now we are completely done with the tutorial. All right, that's great. It's got the same music as the original Bitzee. So it looks like we've unlocked some of the games and stuff on here and some of the rewards. Okay, let me see if I can fix this frame rate somehow. Okay, so apologies for the way this looks, but I have to do this in complete darkness in order to not get the flashing. So right here he needs to eat, so we're going to push the button on top. And now he's happy because now he got to eat. There's a button on the side here and on the side here. If you touch this one and hold it. All right, so he gets some pets. Over here, you can pet him on this side. All right, and then if you leave him alone for a little bit, there will be some kind of like a notification. And then, so the front bubble here is actually a button you're going to have to push. And there's the notification. So we push on that. And then it tells you to push the button on top. So we'll push that. Now, this is where the two friends get together. All right. And then you can feed them both by touching the top button. I mean, I'm not sure what that is, to be honest with you. Okay. And then on the left here, you can feed one of them. See, this one here got fed. And over here, you can give them treats. They got weird noises. Okay, and they can play with each other. Let me see what happens when we turn this. Oh, you can zoom in on one of the guys. I'm sorry, that is really flashy right there. And then I think if you turn it this way, oh no, it's the same one. Okay, so now if you want to exit out of this, you press and hold the front. He waves goodbye, and then he takes off. And now you're back to your original guy. Okay, so now let's turn this. This is the hamster wheel. So when we turn this, your hamster can get some exercise. Just like that. All right, so that's very good. Okay, now let's push the button again. Now this is the menu. Now I'm sorry, this looks so much better than what's showing up here, and I apologize because it's so hard to show this. But by turning this dial, this is food, so it's like a fork and knife. I'm not sure if I can try to shield it enough. This is the backpack. That's where all the goodies that you kept, it's in there. And I don't know if you can see it or not, but there's like a white area down here that shows how full it is. This is the video game. So see how it looks like a video game controller? And boy, I really wish, see, you can kind of see the red in there. All right, so apologies for the light. These are games that you can play. This is the settings. Boy, that actually shows up decent, but it is more blue in person. This is it's like a clothes hanger. There's clothes on a hanger. And that's for accessories. There's like accessories you can put on there. This is the love meter. It shows how full it is. All the petting and feeding that you give him will make him evolve. Once he's all full, he'll evolve to the next level. This is the phone. The phone is how many friends you've got. You got other friends. You saw one of them earlier. And then we're back to exercise. So let's go ahead and go to, let's do the feeding here. You push on it. And then you push on the button at the top. And then he's got food coming in. Now we got another notification here. Okay, so that means he's got poop to clean up. So he hit this. Oh no, that was bath. Sorry, it's hard for me to remember all of these. So you give him a bath, and now he's all clean and he's happy. If you leave him alone for a few seconds, he'll get sleepy, and then he'll go to sleep, and the whole thing will turn off. Okay, so let's try the menu again here. And let's try some of these games. Let's see, that's this one right here. All right, so we'll click on this. Now, there's different games. There's like a French fry game here. Let me see what else we got. This bicycle game. That one's still locked because I haven't got them all open yet. There's 3. Okay, and that's to go back. Okay, so right now I've only got the French fry game, like the foodie game. So you see all the little guys go into the restaurant. All right, and then we'll wait for the little... Okay, so now you can select there's ice cream, so let's try that. And now here's the ice cream machine, and I really wish this was better. So we're gonna turn this, and you can see it, you just keep filling it until we get the ice cream filled up. All right, so I actually got that one. And then over here we got, now this one's I have a hard time with. This is where you're cooking a burger. So we hit the button. And then you flip it. Touch the button again. But I never can get this one. Oh, hey, I got it that time. Well, that was a shock. Okay, let's see what else we got. This is a soda machine. So you just keep filling. Oh, I didn't fill it up enough. Dang it. We'll try that again. Okay, let's try that again. You just keep filling it until it's full. Oh, I guess I took my hand off again. Let's try this again. Well, I don't know what I'm doing wrong there. And now I'm losing my customers. Oh, great. So they all walked out of the restaurant. But I got 3 of them, and I think that was enough to get some points out of that. Okay, so let's see what his health is like now. So let's go back to this. Let's check his heart meter. So I want to try to get him to evolve into the teenager. That's the close. Oh, he's only about halfway full here. Boy, that's... There we go. See? All right, so I still got a ways to go with that. Let's see, to exit, you push the button on the bottom. So maybe he needs more food, maybe? Oh, I think he just got some underwear put on. That's what that was. Oh. So these are some of the things that I've collected. That's his cute little toy, his little toy teddy bear. He got some ice cream there. All right, and then we'll give him some more loving. Oh, is he bigger now? Did he evolve? Maybe not. Now, I will say this part is what I don't like, where you keep having to visit the friends. Now, this is a different friend, so we have a different reaction here. Oh, no, that's still the same one, isn't it? Yeah, all right, so let's get out of this. So the more friends you build up, of course, the more activities you can have with the different ones. Okay, so now it looks like he needs something here. Oh, he wants a drink, so let's give him a drink. All right. Well, man, I got to get some more friends, and I also got to get some more happiness in his heart. Okay, so let's go to this Explorer. And then we'll just have him walk around so he can collect more stuff. So I think you can go back and forth here. Okay, so let's see what he collected this time. Got to push the button up here. Oh, now his heart meter just went up. So he got a new friend, so now he's more happy again. All right, that's cool. Let's see what he does with this friend. Oh, looks like some kind of a baseball. All right, let's see what he does with this button. Looks like he's sliding into a base. All right, let's come over here. If I can touch that button. Oh, he caught like a ball there. All right. All right, so now we can get out of this. Oops, let's go back again. Press and hold this. Okay, yeah, it looks like it was a stadium. Okay, so the more friends he gets, the happier he is. Okay, so let's move him again. Let's have him go exploring again. And then we touch the button at the top. Oh, we got a little present. I'm not sure what he got right there. I'm not sure what he got there. That was a microphone. Okay, so let's have him do this again. I'm gonna try to I gotta get that heart meter back up. All right, so let's give him exploring again. Go this way. All right, touch the button on the top. All right, so he's got another friend. Okay, that one made a funny sound. Okay, let's see what she does. Oh, that was cute. It's like a little dance. Okay, they do twirls. Let's see what this button does. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. I love that little laugh. That's great. Okay, let's see where his heart meter is now. Let me see. We've got to go to the heart meter, which is probably this one. No? I can't remember what the colors are. Okay, so he's almost full. I know it's hard to see on this thing. You can kind of see it right there. I'll keep working on it. Okay, so I just caught him evolving, but I didn't get it on camera. Dang it. So he's got a new friend here. Oh, okay, so now the new friends also evolve when your main hamster evolves. That's pretty neat. Okay, let's see if there's different activities now. Oh, is this the baseball guy? Looks like they're riding on a scooter. Oh, okay, let's do this one. Oh, they're cute. They're really cute. I'm going to try to get them over here again. All right, so let's get them out of here. Oh, I just unlocked something. Oh, I just unlocked 2 things. All right, that might be 2 other games. That's pretty cool. Going back to the menu now, so if you go to the settings right here, this is where you can control the volume. And so by turning the dial, now this is where you can reset your Bitzee completely. if you've already maxed out on it and you've gotten everything you want to start completely over, this is how you'll do it. You'll push this, and I think it'll tell you to press and hold it for something like 5 seconds to make sure you really want to, because you're going to lose everything that you've gained, all your friends and all that. So you'll start completely clear, but that's fine if you want to start over. And then turning the dial here, this is to go back, and then this is to do the volume. So you can control the volume like this just by turning the dial, and you can even mute it. So I have it on maximum right now. Okay, now I got a couple new games that I unlocked, so let's see if we can try these out. This is the biking game. And you go down this tunnel. Well, I don't know if I'm going to be able to show it to you with this weird thing, but you're going to move the dial to make sure that he doesn't hit the obstacles. And you can see the biking little hamster right here. So you want to try not to get hit by this laser that you can see right here, and then that little yellow thing that comes. So it's coming down the tunnel. You're going down this tunnel. And you go completely around like that. So that's good. You don't want to hit any of those. And this game lasts for a little while, and I just wrecked right there. And then you get, the longer you last, the more points that you make. So that's kind of the object of this game. And I'm sorry that it looks so bad. All right, so that's how that game works. There's this dentist game that's really fun, but because I can't show you the colors of it, it's too hard to show you. But when you click on it, the little hamster will have some teeth issues. Oh, maybe it'll show up. Well, no, it's starting to flash again. So see his little teeth right here? Now it highlights and depending on what color the tooth that has the problem is, you'll click on it. So this one's brown, and then that's the drill, which is green. And then that's the toothbrush, which is brown or tan. So you want to brush that tooth. All right, and then once you got that fixed, you go to the next tooth, which is this one, and that one's also brown. You click on it, brush it, and there we go. Now you got that patient is now happy. Okay, now the next patient comes in, and he's got another tooth that needs to be brushed. In fact, all three of these are the same. Sometimes you get a tooth that's got to be drilled and filled. Okay, so we'll move to this one here. So now we're down to this one. We're going to click on it. That's the toothbrush, and it brushes it. And then the one next to it also needs brushing. All right, so so there's another satisfied customer. You got to take care of 3 of them. Okay, so now this guy needs some drilling done. Now, I wish I could show you. It's brown, so we're going to click on it. It's actually got green in it. So here's the green. That's the drill. Okay, and then it turns blue, and then you click on this, and you find the blue one, and that is the filling right here. All right, and now that tooth is good. Now you keep on going with this one. Same thing, the drill. All right, and then blue again. And then we just keep on doing it until you get all 3 of them fixed up. Okay, and then after you got them all taken care of, so I got 65 points for that. All right, it's weird how some things show up better than others on here. Okay, so there's this fun ship game right here. Now when you click on it, you're going to deliver a package to the recipient. Okay, and then the color of the package, here's one hamster giving, it's a red package. So now you got your little ship here, and you steer the ship by turning the dial, and it's hard. And it's kind of a race against time, because you got to try to get to the destination without hitting everything like I am. And then I just hit something, and I sunk it. So we're going to try this again. Now I got a brown package. Okay, so now you got to get all the way to the end of the maze and find the brown building. And you can go and collect those arrows. I don't know what those actually do, but it's really hard to steer because of this dial. And I'm sorry that once again that looks bad. And I just hit a rock. Great, because I was too busy trying to make sure that it doesn't flash. See how sometimes it doesn't flash? It's really weird. All right. Try to get through here. Ooh, that's another rock. I don't want to hit that. Oof. It's challenging. It's a challenging game. I like it. All right, now I can pick up these arrows, but I don't want to hit this. Oh, I think that might be a speed booster is what that thing is. Sometimes it's hard to tell what these red things are and what the other things are. Just because of the gradient on here, like the lines. So I can pick up some of those arrows. Oh, I missed them. How am I supposed to get through this? Oh, I can pick that up. Okay. Now we got to get through these, collect those arrows. Ooh, see, that made it faster, which helps because you're trying to get through here as quick as you can. Got to get to the end, and I think that's the house right there. All right. And now you've made your delivery. Oh, and then there's a blue one. All right, well, I won't show you this one. Okay, so I just made the third delivery to the blue house. And you got this little guy. All right, so I got, how many? 60 points for that. That's the first time I've made it through with all three. The more you play it, the better you get at it. Back at the menu now, if we go to this customization one, this is the clothes on the hanger right here. Let's see, right here. All right, so it's like a hanger with clothes on it. All right, so we're gonna click on that. Now you get choices of how you want to dress one of your hamsters. So you click on it, and now by moving the wheel, you can change what kind of hat to wear. Like this. I think there's 3 different choices. So let's go with this one. And then you're going to go with the middle, like what kind of glasses you can have. Once again, I know it's hard to see this. Let's just go with the original there. And then you can choose what kind of clothes. See how the lower part of it is changing? Let's go with that. All right, and then you can choose what kind of background you want on here. So you can have a tropical background. There's like a space one with a moon. There's a forest. Curtains, like on a stage. These are like little bubbles, I think. I'm not sure what that is. That's just some fancy designs on there. That one's kind of, this one looks like, I don't know, just some arches on the side. And then when you hit the end, that makes that sound. So let's go with the stars. That one's kind of cool too, the bubbles. All right, let's go with this one. And you click on it. And you get this nice music. Now it tells you to turn it, and then I guess you take a picture of it. And then you can have a picture of your little Bitzee. That's kind of cool. And then to back out of it, you just press and hold this, and that gets you out of it. And now it looks like my original little buddy here needs some water, so we'll give him some water. I love that little water bottle. Now also at any time you can tip them forward so they smash into the screen, or you can tip them sideways. Okay, looks like they were eating something. You can tip them sideways like this. Okay, and then go this way. And if they go sideways, there we go. You got to balance them out. So you make sure that the top part is over here. All right, so it's got like a little accelerometer type of thing in there. And I guess it gets you some extra stuff. I don't even know, but that's pretty cool. All right, well, I got to say, this was one of the most frustrating videos to make because I just had a heck of a time trying to show you this. Yeah, so my apologies that it just doesn't look better than it does. If you see these in person, they look so much better. The colors are crisp, the lines are crisp. And as you can see here, I also got I got the adult hamster now. He's grown completely up. So you can get more friends. I didn't get all the friends. I think I showed you pretty much everything, but these are really cool. So these are $42. I found it on Amazon. I don't know. I couldn't find them at Target or Walmart, but maybe they're so new they haven't got them in yet. I'm sure they will, though. But they're very cute. I think these are better. I think I like these better than the ones that were in a cube because the cube ones had that really fragile thing on it. Oh, so he wants to have some, he wants to do some running around here. But yeah, so the cube one had that fragile mechanism. What I like about this one is that it's encased in this ball, so you don't have to worry about accidentally hitting it or something like that. But there we go. This is the Bitzee, the Bitzee Hamster Ball set. All right, well, there we go. Sorry this was such a mess of a video, my goodness. But all right, well, thank you all so much for watching. I will see you on the next video. Here's his other friend here. And of course, all of his friends are growing up too. All right, well, we'll see you on the next video. Thank you so much for watching, and... and have a good one.